Hello, everybody. Oh, let me see if this makes it better. A little bit. Happy Friday. I'm hoping Coco doesn't wake up. I said she'll probably wake up because of me. I just put all of my LUS hair products in my hair, so my hair is super wet. And listen to this. Normally, I'm super regimented with my skincare because I'm obsessed with taking care of my skin. Well, a lot of things, but definitely my skin. And I always have, like I have my morning regimen, I have my nighttime regimen, and I haven't even put on my morning moisturizer yet because I'm so obsessed with how my skin looks and feels with my retinol skincare. Hello, Annie. Good afternoon. I keep wanting to say good morning, but it's definitely not morning. But look how good my skin looks. And all that I'm using, so I only use the retinol serum at night. I use the retinol serum and the new retinol vitamin C night cream. That's all I'm using from that skincare line. And I'm so freaking obsessed with it. But I was like, I haven't done anything. I haven't put any moisturizer on my skin. And I should be using, now that I think about it, I probably should be putting on like my Lumi Radiance brightening cream because it does have SPF. And it's super important to wear SPF when you're wearing or using retinol products. And I'm actually going to be outside. So I'm going to see some of my Farmasi girls that are local to me this evening. So I'm super excited, but our schedules have just been like all over. You know how it is. Everyone's schedule is always all over. And at some point it's like, okay, we've just got to figure out how to make this work. And so we're going to a park because kids. Because of kids. But since I just put on my moisturizer, I wanted to share with you some really interesting stats on journaling because if you know me, I'm like a journaling junkie. I love journaling. It's just amazing. So whenever you get on here, please say hello. I figured I would just share those while I'm letting my moisturizer sink into my skin. My daytime regimen is still all my calendula products. Hey, Sheila. I'm still using my calendula face cream. That's what I just put on. So while that is sinking in, I just want to share with you, I was reading on journaling earlier because I always get so many questions and people normally look at me like I have like 1,000 heads whenever I tell them that I'm journaling, or when they see me carrying around like my journal. I feel like it reminds me of being a little kid and having those journals that have the locks on them. So journaling, if you didn't know this, let me know below if you didn't know any of this about journaling. It's just a few little things while I wait for my moisturizer to sink in. But journaling is scientifically proven to improve every area of your life. So it's not just therapeutic, So when you journal daily, which is consistently, happiness rises, positivity increases, creativity triples, and energy levels improve. Did you know any of that? I believe it because I've been journaling consistently since last fall, and it has seriously changed my world around. Like, I feel like I'm a different person. I feel like the way I interact with my husband is differently. I feel like the way I interact with my kids is different. People is different. It just helps you grow in ways that you really didn't quite understand before. And you also become 37% better at selling. You become 31% more productive. You become 40% more likely to be promoted and 39% more likely to live to 94. There's your Fun Fact Friday. So if you stick around tomorrow, I will share with you how in the world to get started with journaling, because that's always the biggest question that I get from people. So I'm hoping that I still have a couple hours before I need to leave here to meet my Farmasi girls, but Coco's napping. So as we know, that's when mamas try to get ready. I was trying to lay down with her, if I'm being honest. I laid down probably for 40 minutes when she first did because I'm so tired. But I hate laying there for too long. It's like if I can't fall asleep, I can't just lay there. I have to be doing something when I know I have got a million things to do. So this is my VFX Photo Filter Primer. And just if you are, not used to watching my lives, please know that Facebook has been hiding a lot of my live comments. since like February or March. So sometimes when I'm live, I can see every single comment. Sometimes I can't see any at all. And sometimes it just chooses and decides who I get to see and who I don't get to see. And so if you are ever commenting on my live and I don't respond to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you or don't want to talk to you. It's because I can't see you. So I'm just using this green little, I'll put the leftovers up there. This little green, it's a VFX Pro, so it's a part of the VFX line. It is a CC Cream Balancing Redness. And obviously, if you didn't know, green does cancel out redness. So I'm just going to put that a little spot on my nose, which you're not even going to be able to see anyways because I'll have sunglasses on later, most likely. And then this little spot started popping up. And the best way to use this cream is honestly by patting it in. I feel like I get the best results when I just pat in that cream. Just like that. And now it's pretty much gone, which you really can't see unless I'm making that face, so. Okay, so now I'm going to use my CC cream, which has so many goodness, like good products in it. CC cream has collagen, it has B vitamins, vitamin C, macadamia oil. I feel like there's at least 10 different, like really good benefits of CC cream. And I wasn't intending on just rubbing it around like this. But put a little bit more up here, and then I'll use my kabuki brush just to smooth everything out. But to me, CC cream is so you are going to get more of a medium coverage from CC cream compared to my VFX that I wear, where it's definitely a full coverage, it's buildable. But again, I'm going to be outside at a park, so I don't really feel like I need to be full glam. Especially with Coco. CC cream is definitely good if you have dry skin, if you have aging skin. There are so many skincare benefits in our CC cream. It's amazing. A little goes a long way. And then let's do a little bit of concealer. So this is the old liquid concealer. I ordered the new one yesterday. I ordered the new one and the new Vivid palette. Oh, I think I just got that in my hair. I ordered the Vivid palette, the new VFX full coverage concealer, and got a whitening toothpaste for $38. It's always nice to get things at a good price. So our new VFX concealer, this is the old formula, so that this one isn't even available to order. The new VFX formula it's obvious, it's VFX, so it's a part of our Camera Ready line, but it has an Indian seed plant extract in it, so it helps plump your skin. And your under eye area that sags the most, it's most prone to wrinkles, it's going to plump it all up and just make it look smooth and younger. But I'm so excited to try that one. I'm sure I'll probably have them by next week for sure. And the Vivid palette, I don't know if you've seen any of the posts that I've shared about that yet. It's Vivid. It's exactly how it sounds. And when I first saw it, I was like, I'm not getting that, because you know that I love very simple and basic things. I'm not very I don't really chase shiny objects, But when I saw that and then saw all the other girls wearing it, I had to order it, because I'm like, that is too good. Too good. And sometimes it's nice to just step out of your comfort zone and try something new. So there's that. And I'm going to put on a little bit of this eyeshadow primer. It really just takes a thin layer, but this is going to hold all of your products in place. If you have oily eyelids, you definitely should be using a good eyeshadow primer. And because it's going to, even with your eyeliner, like if you have oily lids, your eyeliners can move around. And this is just going to hold everything. It makes your pigments brighter. And I've been using the same eyeshadow primer jar since last June. It will last you a very, very long time, because a little goes a very, very long way. And you could put a little bit more on, and you can tell how much brighter it makes my eyes. So even if you wanted to just wear that just to have your eyes brightened, and it's a really good color corrector. So if you're someone that has a lot of veins that show on your eyelids, this is going to color correct that for you. So there's that. Let's do some brow mascara before I get into my Peach Bite palette. So brow mascara, I take pretty much all, I feel like I take all the product off of the wand because I like to start with a little. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is start right here in about the middle of my brow and just start placing my pigments very lightly and brushing them over to the end. And then what I'm gonna do is take what's left over on my wand and start at the beginning of my brow and then pull that through. Just like that. The brow mascara to me is so easy to use. It makes a really big difference on your makeup. My hair drives me crazy when it's like in between drying, and I can't really style it when it's wet like this. Is anyone else like that? And I feel like my hair products are still really heavy for my hair. But I'm like desperate for really good curly hair products. I know Farmasi is going to launch something sometime for curly hair, but so I'm just trying to play around with some random things right now. I feel like the LUS is something that I've been able, like normally I can't use products consistently because my hair just kind of, it's like my hair just get used to the product and then it'll just stop working. But once my hair dries, my curls will look a lot more like tamed, maintained, I guess. But right now it is driving me crazy. I don't have my, darn. Hey Django.
Yeah, Mama?
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Please. Okay, I'm gonna see if he can do this. Come here, Bubby.
Do what?
Come here. Okay, in the man cave bathroom, there's that white stand that has my makeup brushes on top. There's a makeup brush that's longer than this one that has like a really fluffy, like bristles on the end. Will you bring that to me, please? It has a black handle. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, well, while he's doing that, I'm not gonna bronze my face first, but this is my Peach Bite palette. It's back in stock. This is back in stock. The 3-in-1 face palette is back in stock, and the Glam Up eyeshadow palette are all back. And that's the really cool thing about, was that in the man cave bathroom? That was in the man cave. So the really cool thing about being a part of an integrated company is it does not ever take long for our products to come back in stock. So what I'm doing is I'm also using my Peach Bite palette as my eyeshadow palette, just to get more bang for your buck. This is a great option if you're someone that's just in a hurry, you don't have time to mess around with a bunch of different products. This is going to be your new go-to. And I feel like the Peach Bite palette offers just a really subtle look. So I just I'm gonna do one eye at a time so you can tell how much of a difference it makes. Because I feel like it's not much, but when you see them side by side, it does make a big difference. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Baba. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the peach shade and just a different eyeshadow brush and put this on my eyelid, just like that. And then I'm going to use a brush that I don't have. I'm gonna use another little brush to get this shimmer shadow, and I'm just gonna put this in my inner corner just so it offers a little bit of a glow. And then spread it over just a little. So you can see that that makes a pretty big difference, but it's still really subtle. And then again, it always looks different when you have your eyeshadows on too. Or I mean, your mascara. So there is the bronzer. And I have hooded eyes, so I go right above my natural crease instead of putting this bronzer right in my crease. Because if I put the color right in my crease and my eyes are open, you're not going to see it. Whereas if I put it right above my natural crease, you're going to be able, it just warms up my eyes. You're going to be able to see that I have dimension going on and that I've got a little more, you know, it just looks nicer. And the key is always to just blend. Blend it all out. Okay, we'll go in with the peach color. I feel like, so the Peach Bite palette to me is perfect for anyone just getting started with makeup, anyone who loves a more subtle look, and again, anyone that's just in a hurry getting ready in the mornings and they don't want to have a bunch of palettes out. You can do your whole face with just this palette. And let's do a little bit of shimmer in the corner. I'll do a little bit more on this side. I'm so surprised that she's not awake. Okay, now this brush, I'm gonna go in with the bronzer and just do a really light contour. Just to add, I really don't even need to do this, but I feel like it's just nice to add a little bit of warmth to your face. It helps lift your face. And I'm gonna go right across my forehead as well. And it's like a big deal if I do add blush. Blush has never been my thing. And I blame it on the rosy cheeks I've had my whole life. That I've always wanted to just cover up redness instead of add more color to my face. But I've been slowly easing away from that, you know, and allowing myself to play around with some blush. But it's, like I said, it's a big deal if you see me throw some blush on my face. And honestly, my favorite blush from Farmasi is the blush that's in the 3-in-1 face palette. It's so pretty. And when you hear what I just said about, you know, not loving blush that much and then seeing that palette, you're going to be like, she's insane. And I am, because it's beautiful. It is so dang pretty. And then I'll have my hair pulled back today too. Oh, let me put on some mascara because I am going to be, I didn't bring my lip color out here either. I'm going to wear, I think whenever I do get my lip products, I'm just going to wear a neutral, and it's called Moneymaker. But lip conditioner is always a good place to start. Hello, James. Okay, eyeshadow mascara primer. Mascara primer. Let me look in here so I'm not like flickering my eyes at you. So this is really the only thing I'm using that's not Farmasi. It's from Lash Food. And I ordered it from, where did I get this? I got this from Ulta. But it does have a collagen in it, so you can use it at nighttime as well. Like after you take all of your makeup off, you can put on your lash primer. And then the mascara that I'm going to use is just the 3D Effect. And it's $11, which is why I wanted, it's been a while since I've played with this, but I like to play with it every now and then just to show you that you don't have to spend something, you know, you don't have to spend 20 bucks for a good mascara if you don't want to. And honestly, one of our best sellers is an $8 mascara. So you don't got to spend a whole lot of money. I think 3D Effect is my hairstylist's favorite. I think her and I both ordered mascaras together right before we joined, but Starlook was just my favorite. It's always what I result back to. but this brush isn't bad. It's kind of like a pine cone. It has a lot of different sized bristles, so it helps get all of your hairs, or all the little lashes. But not too bad, right? For 11 bucks. It's pretty nice. Okay. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Time is at 1:40. I feel like I need to leave at like, I don't know, 2:30. Maybe Coco will just stay asleep until then. I hate that I can't always see comments on Facebook either. I thought it would be different this time because when I logged on here to go live, it had like all these weird options for going live now. It's like it's trying to promote you to add people to your lives. I don't know. It's weird. Facebook is so crazy. They're never consistent with anything. Okay. And there is that. And then I always go on the lash line a little. Like that. And ta-da. So this is a super simple look that anyone can do. Hello, Stephanie. And then you can get mascara all over your eyes like I do. Because why not? Okay. So that is that, my friends. We've got, oh my gosh. We've got primer. So I used VFX primer. I'll have to clean that up when I get off of here, I think. VFX primer, CC cream, cancels out redness, and it has so many good skincare benefits in it. Full coverage concealer, eyeshadow primer, brow mascara, the famous Peach Bite palette that literally everyone can use. It's super, super easy, especially if you are a basic girl or just new to makeup, and 3D mascara. I do have on some lip conditioner, and this is the primer that I used. This was from, whatchamacallit, Ulta. This was from Ulta. It is Urban Decay, or no, it's Lash Food. And the other eyeshadow primer, or mascara primer that I tried was the L'Oreal. So earlier this year, I bought the L'Oreal because it's like $5 or $6 from Target, and I didn't mind it. My only complaint with the L'Oreal primer was that I always had to have like a blank spoolie with me, just a spoolie, you know, that I got from the store, because it would always clump up my mascara. This one doesn't do that. So as you've probably noticed, if you watch me for a while, I'm never going back over with a blank spoolie to get any of that out, which is nice. So that's really, and there was obviously a huge price difference between the two. But I've been hearing really good things about the Sephora brand mascara primer, and that's the one I'm going to try next because it's more of like a medium price range, which we can all probably appreciate, right? But I hope that you guys have a good Friday, and I'm going to be back on here tomorrow to play around with some makeup. I'll probably do a fall look, and I really want to talk to you guys more about journaling because I get questions about journaling all the time, and I'm a journaling junkie, so it's right up my alley. But I will be back on here tomorrow, and I'm probably just going to talk about how to get you started because that's like the number one question. No one knows how to get started with journaling, so come prepared, and I'll talk to you later.